Good morning, everyone. My name is Gwyneth and I'm here today to tell you about my journey that I've had with ForeverStrong. Well, where do I start? It's been a long journey. It's been 2 years, 15 kilos down, and I feel absolutely amazing. Well, like most of us, I've been a flight attendant for over 15 years, and being healthy and looking good has always been part of my lifestyle. And purely because I've been an ambassador for my country as well, so fitting nicely and snugly into my uniform was always my thing. And I used to train all the time, and at the age of 36 I got pregnant, and then I had Gabriella, and the body changes, you change, you take care of your family, sometimes you forget about yourself, and life just went on and on and on. And as life went on, the weight also piled on. And we all know what that feels like. And somehow you end up losing a little bit of yourself. When you become a mother, yet it's your greatest gift, but you tend to not prioritize as to what is important to you and I used to always belong to the conventional gyms for over 15 years, and I've trained, but for some reason the weight just didn't want to come off. And one day I browsed through Facebook, and I came across one of my ex-colleagues, Anushka, and I saw, wow, this woman is with ForeverStrong. I saw her before pic, and then I saw her after pic. And I obviously, very curious, stepped into it, and I thought, okay, what's ForeverStrong all about? I read about it, and there was something about a 6-week transformation, and I thought, oops, can it be real? I cannot believe in my mind that you could lose 9 kilos in 6 weeks. However, the curiosity got to me, and I called Anushka, and she was so excited, and she told me about the program. She said, Gwyneth, you must come join, etc., etc. And I told her, you know what, my girl, we've got a date. I'll never forget, it was on a Friday. I stepped into ForeverStrong, and the first thing I saw was sweat is tears crying. Little did I know, after joining up, I was going to cry for the first 2 weeks. Because even though I've been training for years, I've never trained on this kind of level. And I've immediately signed up. When I got onto the scale, I had the biggest shock of my life. I weighed 81 kilos. If you will understand what I mean, that I had a bigger shock of my life. When I went in for birth for Gabriella, I weighed 80. So never in my life did I weigh so much. But what a rude awakening. I joined up immediately. My first week, it was painful. I cried almost every night because I realized there's muscles in my body that I never even knew existed. But as the weight came down, so a little bit of myself came back. And every day, even though it was difficult to get out of bed, I couldn't wait to come again and again. By the 3rd week, it was still about the money because I wanted to get my money back. But by the 4th week, I forgot about the money because the weight just went off and off and off. And what's the amazing thing of being at ForeverStrong is that it's a little family, and never have I come across a bunch of trainers, your Sheldon, your Keegan, your Tia and your Diane, even to your receptionist, that's so amazing, that really, really want you to lose the weight. They really want you to reach your goal. And I was very skeptical in the beginning, that is this going to work, isn't it going to work? But with the help of the trainers and them inspiring me and even showing me, even being a gym junkie all my life, I've done so many exercises wrong, and that reason I never got the results I received. But never did I come across a bunch of people, the trainers, including Yvette, doing our nutrition, that really, really want to help you and make you become a better version of yourself. So for that, Kevin, I want to say to you and your team, the combination you have is absolutely amazing. And when you come into this gym every morning, no matter how down you feel, everybody that's here is on their own little journey. What they come for, whether it's weight loss or whether it's getting rid of emotions or stress or whatever the case may be, it uplifts you. And I always say to my friends, I come every day, and it's 45 minutes of madness. I look like a brak met in Afrikaans when I walk out of here, but it's just amazing. And the camaraderie of the women here, nobody looks at no one. Everybody's inspiring each other. And it shows me that we can really lift and build each other as women, because nobody will say a bad word to you. Everything about ForeverStrong is just upliftment. And I cannot see myself going back to another gym. My 6 weeks came to an end. I made my 9 kilos. I was obviously in awe. I signed up immediately because there was absolutely no way I was going to go back to my old gym. I initially signed up for 3 days, and I came the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday. I went back to my old gym. I just went to the turnstile, sparked my car, and I'll never forget it. I drive so fast to come back to ForeverStrong, and I said to Diane, sign me up for 5 days a week. And I've never ever looked back. My goals forward is just to stay strong, stay focused, and keep on training. And I must share with you, lockdown came, and I think lockdown did a depression on all of us. And I remember during lockdown, I lost my job. Our airline went into liquidation, and suddenly I didn't know who I was, because some of us, which we shouldn't do, we tend to identify ourselves by what you're doing. And been flying for over 17 years, I never had a plan B as to what am I going to do when I'm done flying. And here I was forced out of my job without me having a choice. But more importantly, I lost my independence. And I went into a slow depression. Anxiety came. But what helped me through it was, even though we couldn't come to gym, Kevin and his team came up with the invention of doing live videos and sending it to our homes via our phones. So that kept me going, and I kept moving. And I remember one day telling my husband, being the amazing wife that I am, that, you know what, love, I'm not working, I've got no income. Let me cancel my membership. And he said to me, Gwyneth, if it's the last thing I pay, you will stay at ForeverStrong, because it keeps you mentally sane. And it might sound like a joke, but what I came to realize is that a healthy body produces a healthy mind. And if the two of them is in alignment, you can really conquer whatever comes to you. As I'm sitting here now, I still don't know what the future holds, but I'm pretty sure God will show me a path to which way I need to go. So training here every day, it's not just about looking good and feeling good. It makes me sleep better, I handle stress better. My dogs are even happier because now I'm 15 kilos lighter, which means they can go out for walks. My daughter of 9, she comes train with me sometimes, and even the coaches, even though Gabriella doesn't pay, she's 9 years old, they even help her. So how amazing can that be? So I want to encourage anybody that think it is not possible, it is possible, because if I've done it, if millions of others that has been here, that has left and that are still are here, can do it, so can you. So from me to you, ForeverStrong, and your amazing team, thank you for bringing me back to life and for helping me to maintain my goals and to stay focused. So from me to you, I'm humbled to be your client of the month, and I will never look back. I will just keep moving. So thank you.